Welcome back to Evil Deedz, and we are playing on The Crown and the Flame, Book 1. So, Chapter 15 of 18. This is it, the final battle has arrived. King Kenna and her army take her Stormhold once and for all. Take back. Chapter 15, the return to Stormhold. Now playing as Kenna. You and your army are making camp outside of Stormhold Castle. My home. This day has been far too long in coming. We have returned to my queen. Whether or not we can retake this beast of a castle is another thing. It won't be easy, but from what you've told me about the castle's vulnerabilities, I think we have a shot. Do we really need to do this? Can't we just buy another castle somewhere even better? Stormhall isn't just a castle, it's our home. The time has come for us to reclaim it. Though it won't be an easy task, Stormhall has never been taken in battle. There's a first time for everything, all the more reason that we need it back. That there is. We will not let the odds stop us from trying. Let's review what we're working with. You and your advisors head into the command tent. So, which one would be better? Definitely not the girl. It's between them two. He's more of the siege at the beginning part, and he knows the castle layout. So, probably this guy. We'll go for the siege. What support we'll have from the technocrats? In addition to my drill, we have 5 catapults from the technocrats. You're very generous. You're very persuasive. You convince me that you're the right person to lead this kingdom, and so we will do everything in our power to ensure that happens. Anyways, the real problem is going to be getting the drill to the wall. I didn't design this machine to be under fire. Used under fire, it's pretty vulnerable to any attacks. My men are ready to defend it. Guess we're just going through them one by one then. How many do we have for the fight? The founders have sent us 100 warriors to help avenge their lost king and Prince Travin. 50 Rajku monks have joined us. Damned if I know where they showed up from or how they even knew to come. The monks have their ways. Wait, the Raijo monks? Was my former training master among them? See for yourself. Gabriel holds aside the tent flap and calls out a few seconds later. Queen Kenna. You're safe. I didn't dare hope. I'm so relieved. You embrace it. I'm alive and well, thanks to your friend inside the castle. Dominic. He saved my life. He's a very interesting man. I owe him a great debt. I never would have forgiven myself if you died because of me at Marco's hand. Nonsense. It is my duty. It was my great honor to save you, and it'd be a greater honor yet to fight for you today. The honor is mine, my friend. The monk smiles and ducks out of the tent. Ahem, as I was saying, that's 50 fighting monks that your buddy there brought us. We have 500 fighters from Ula, thanks to Annalise. You're welcome. And the bulk of our forces comes from my men and the mercenaries. 2,000 former Stonehold soldiers and mercenaries, all are ready to fight and die for you. And all without pay. That's saying something, my queen. You move them with your speech. You're a leader they can believe in. Then we'll better not disappoint them. Altogether, we've got a force of 2,650 soldiers. We just might have enough to take this castle back. Thank you, Leah. About our equipment. With Annalise's help, we managed to outfit most of our army with new armor and shields. We also have 500 Ulan troops. Could have done with some better weapons. That new Nefiki's armor will be damned hard to get through using original steel. You know, I didn't have to give you anything. Annalise is right, Leon. We should be grateful for her help. Always the sensible one, my old friend. There's one other matter. Why Queen, the local townfolk? I have had hope that they might be inspired to join our cause and fight for their rightful ruler. But it appears that they're too fearful. In any case, we must take care that we do not allow the fighting to spread, or innocent lives will be lost. Agreed, we will do what we can. Where will everyone be during the battle? I'll be with my journaler. Whitlock, are you sure that's wise? If something goes wrong, you need me to repair it. That's where I can be the most useful, so that's where I'll be. I'll be with our main force protecting the jump. Radon and I will be here tending the wounded. That's an ugly business during a battle. You sure you want to get those soft hands all bloody? Annalie's soft hands have patched me up more times than I care to remember. Trust me, there's no one better for the job. I will be at my queen's side. And I'll be with you all, leading the charge. On the front lines, but that's far too dangerous. A single lucky soldier would be able to strike you down. Nowhere will be truly safe. Great. And besides, this is my crown to claim. I can't ask my soldiers to risk their lives if I'm not willing to risk my own. That was one of the first lessons this journey taught me, back when Sovereign was holding his prisoner. You step outside the tent, flanked on every side by your most trusted allies. Val catches your eye and nods. Let's see what you got, your majesty. Leon gestures at a rack of weapons. What weapons will you use for the battle? So, I'm going to use this one. The Karkata. You have selected the Karkata. Not going to cut it. Perfect. You raise the Karkata over your head. Your soldiers let out a hearty cheer, raising their weapons in salute. Not bad, we might just win this day. We have waited years for this moment. We have suffered under Luthor's Nefiki's evil and cruelty. Today we take the fight to our enemies. Today we take back Stormhold. Today we take back our home. For Stormhold. For glory. Hear, hear. The sound of your army's cheer rings in your ears. Today we fight. Now playing as Dominic, you are locked in the dungeons of Stormhold with C. Rika. And so that's when I first realised that walking through the cow pasture was not to be done in the dark. Not even a laugh. Not much for conversation now. I still haven't decided whether or not I can trust you, Lowlander, even if you never mind. Trust me or not, it doesn't make all that much difference. We're both locked up in here, aren't we? In the distance you hear the sound of shouting. Wait, did you hear that? Suddenly the entire castle trembles, the ground is shaking. What do I do? Stay where you are? You manage to keep your footing. As the shaking dies down, Hex comes into the dungeon, flanked by guards. It's time, beasts. Are you going to be good, or are you still determined to make my life difficult? Come a step closer, I will show you difficult. Still fighting? I would be impressed at your determination, but well, I'm not. Guards. Two guards enter Sia's cell, and she struggles as they try to drag her out. Frustrated, the guards start hitting her. Perfetti, the village midwife, hits harder than that. You're lucky we're in a hurry, savage. Stop, leave her alone. Oh, aren't you a valiant one? Violence is the only language this brute understands. If she'd only told me how she uses the fire, we could have done without all this ugliness. As the guards drag Zia out, she weakly lifts her head and looks straight at you. No one uses fire. You feed the fire and let it burn. Zia turns back to Hex. If I were unbound, I would ignite you where you stand. Precisely why you are bound, my dear. Your fire will go only where I want it to. Come along. Zia. After X and the others are gone, you listen to the sounds of the battle raging outside. You strain at the bars of your cell, but it's useless. You're trapped. I need to get out of there. Suddenly you hear soft footsteps on the dungeon steps. Dom, are you in here? In there? Rose, what are you doing here? I'm rescuing you. Get out of here, hurry up. Hurry before the guards come back. Rose rushes to your side and starts trying keys in the cell's doors locked. What's going on out there? Everyone is rushing to join the battle. You won't believe it, Dom. It's Kenna. She's out there with an army. I don't know how she did it, but she's here. She's here to save us, to take back Stormhold. These dark times are truly over. Just then you hear soft clamping from the stairway. How touching, how very, very touching. Did you really think this would play out in your perfect romance? Oh no. Bartle's hand clamps around Rose's arm. Poor sweet little flower. Get your hands off her. Leave her out of this. Keep your hands off her, or I swear I'll... You'll what? You'll do nothing, prisoner. You're both at my mercy. And unfortunately for you, I have none. Barton pulls a dagger from his robes and lays it against Rose's cheek. Now, how strong are you? Don't hurt her. Rose, don't look at him. I'll tell you anything you want to know, I swear. Your lost queen is attacking at the gates, boy. There's nothing I want from you now, except to see you suffer. I wish we had more time, but the battle will be raging soon. Say goodbye, little flower. No. Summon my fire magic to save Rose. Get away from her. You feel anger rushing through your veins, and you stop fighting it. You feed your anger to the fire inside you. Burn. Blue fire explodes from your hands, engulfing your arms. You grip the cell's door's bars and they melt like butter. What sorcery is this? You can't. I told you to get away from her. You fling a handful of fire at Bartle, setting his clothes alight. Let go of me. Rose shoves Bartle off of her. He flees, slapping at his burning clothes. Once he's gone, you feel the anger flooding out of you. You collapse. Dominic. Rose rushes to your side. Stay with me, Dominic. I can't lose you. I'm alright, Rose. I've never seen anything like that, Dom. It was incredible. You're incredible. Our work isn't over yet. Get to safety. There's nothing more you can do. What are you planning, Dom? I'm going to find a way to bring down Stormhold from the inside. You burst from the dungeons and find an armed guard waiting outside. What the? He picks up his axe. Use magic, shove him. You blast him with fire. Well, he runs off screaming. I've got to find Sia and stop X's cannons. The guard's axe lies on the floor. So we're taking the axe. Armed with the guard's axe, you race towards the courtyard. I'm coming, Kenna. Now playing as Kenna, the battle for Stormhold rages around you. Flanked by a dozen men with shields held aloft to repel a barrage of armor. A barrage of arrows. You lead the drum towards the castle's side wall. Protect the jewel at all costs. Without it, we'll have no way of getting through the wall. Yes, ma'am. Nothing's getting through. Steady. Keep the jewel's momentum going forward. One of Marco's soldiers charges straight at you. Die, false queen. Attack dodge. You dodge to the side. I've got you now. One of your archers puts an arrow through his eyes. Not today. That was too close. As the duel rumbles towards the castle wall, a wave of Neferki's troops rushes forwards to stop you. Charge! Get the false queen. There are so many. Soldiers of Stormhold, we must defend now. Hearing your cry, your allies rally to your side. We shall not fall. The wave of Neferki's soldiers is almost upon you. You steel yourself for the coming fight. Time to show them what we're made of. The armies collide together, a sea of swords and flesh and armor. In the distance, you hear the thunks of your Terracrats made catapults firing at the enemy. Huge boulders crash down into the Neferki's ranks, striking where the enemy is thickest. Such accuracy truly is good to have the technocrats on our side. My queen, the sky. You look up and see a massive blast of bright blue fire. Look out! You hear the screams of the soldiers who are hit by the blast. What evil conjured this destruction? At least it seems like it's hitting everyone. Our men and Marcos, they must not be able to aim it very precisely. That's not a lot of consolation to the men getting burned alive. The drill is part metal, part wood. It can burn. And without a drill, we're as good as dead rushing at the castle. What are we going to do? We didn't prepare for this, Kenna. taht pull back. So we attack. We push forwards. It's our only chance to take back Stormhold. If we retreat now, we'll never get another holding. You push forwards and another blast of the fire hits your army. Your army just lost 200 soldiers. We're losing soldiers fast. We're not retreating no matter what the cost. Now playing as dominate, more explosions shake the ground as you sprint into the courtyard. X adjusts the cannon's aim, laughing as another fireball arcs over the castle wall. Poor little queen, she tried so hard, but no army can stand against me now, not anyone. Prepare to fire again. Lowlander, hurry. You rush to Sea's side, her hands are locked inside the cannon barrel, the shackles held close by a large padlock. Hit the lock, hit the cannon. You slash at the lock, scoring a deep gash in the metal. Hang on, Sia, I'll get you out of there. I need to hit the ground, hit the lock, hit the cannon. Attacking that monster with your puny axe is never going to work. Do something. The sounds of your struggle finally catch Hex's attention. You, what do you think you're doing with my prisoner? Archers, stop them. All along the wall, archers swirl around, losing their arrows on you and Sia. No. You and Sia have died. There was just too many options to read. You know what I mean? There's not enough time. Scoring a deep gash in the metal. Let's keep hitting the lock. You shot the body of the lock, bend it the shape. Hit the lock again. Your next blow takes a chunk of the body of the lock. Almost there. With one final string, you cleave the padlock free from its shackle. Finally. At the sound of breaking metal, Hex whirls around. You just, what do you think you're doing? Right, you are. C charges at X, smashing her against the wall of the courtyard. Hits. X crumbles to the ground, unconscious. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to do that. Now, Lowlander, I'll show you what this cannon can really do. Chapter progress. You saved Sia from the dungeons of Stormhold and X's clutches. You saved Rose from being killed by Barton. Because of your reputation as a medical leader, you failed to inspire any civilians to join the ranks of your army. So we got one person left. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, subscribe, or comment down below if you want to. It's up to you down after. And we will do the next chapter straight away. And